Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for ReZero Season 3, Episode 4. So, last time we got a whole lot of Garf seeing his mom, finding out it seems to really be his mom. She lost her memories in the accident where he thought she died, and because she didn't have memories, she obviously never came back, started a different family, and now we got to see Garf get emotional about it, and it makes sense. One, he's still young. Two, nothing wrong with guys getting emotional. So, but yeah, I can't even imagine if my mom left and I thought she died, and then I found her and she was alive, but then she had forgotten me. It's a very sad thing. I know it wasn't her choice to forget him and everything, but yeah, we had a little bit more of the development with the fight that's been going on. Subaru had a lot of his leg cut off, but managed to survive. Beatrice managed to heal pretty much everyone there, so I don't know if there were any deaths. Their free time was over for some reason. They have, their gospel demands they stop fighting at a certain time and stuff, so that's interesting. I want to learn more about that. And now Subaru has joined up with the meeting and is gonna try to put a plan together, try to figure out as much as he can, and I imagine there's probably going to be another reset, but at least if he can learn as much as possible, I mean, who knows? But yeah, let's see what happens this time. We're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Amelia still got grabbed. Oh, shit. Oh. A lot of the guards lost their legs. Oh. And arms were cut off. Oh, shit. Wow, so the little followers are that strong, huh? Mm-hmm. Did they just hear all that? Alright, shit. Oh, shit. What is he doing? Father trying to get him to not run off? Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Okay. I assumed it, but that makes sense. I mean, there were a bunch of other witches that got consumed. We don't know exactly what that means. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Julius is out there doing stuff. Oh my god. Oh shit. Trisection. Jesus, so much is going on. Oh, Garfield got away, but she didn't make it. Oh shit. God damn. Does he recognize the wound, or is he just seeing how bad it is? Jesus. What is that noise? Chaos. I didn't realize that this was Kiritaka. My bad, guys. Hmm. Yeah, why can't they be? Oh, okay. Hmm. Oh, is she gonna live? Man, so much is going on, guys. Jesus. Damn. Oh! So he got hit, hesitates. Oh, blue skin? Man, we need to break whatever's going on with him. Yeah, she comes in, saves him because he hesitates. Oh, they ran. Oh, and it wasn't enough. Damn. Yeah, I don't think he meant to hold her as if she was like a body shield for him. Oh, Garfield. Yeah, I thought that was extra arms. Death God. Yeah. Alright. Hmm. Retrained. Nice. Cool. I'm not very strong. Oh. He's just taking off. Which also might be where Reinhardt is, doing the same thing. Putting his master first. She does seem so much different, Krush, after losing her memories. Ooh. Can they not eat your memories if they don't know your name? I wonder how he knows so much, and... Hmm. Yeah. Oh man, he's running on that leg. Brutal. Helping him out. Wilhelm was slowing himself down to stay with Subaru, wasn't he? Oh, what is it? Oh no, what are these gonna be? They're eggs, aren't they? Oh shit. Nice, so she still has that ability. I think at one point he's fought against one of them, right? He like grasped a wound when he talked about the wound that didn't heal for a while. And he knew a little bit about it. Oh, what a badass. Oh shit. Oh, more arms! Jesus! Oh, make him trip. Oh, came in and cut the blast. Uh-oh. Jesus. Oh, is that what's talking? Jesus. Freaking crazy voice actress. Yeah, don't get worked up. Oh. They're all done buying us time. I can't imagine that worked, but yeah. Oh shit. Oh, she just heals. Damn. Oh. Oh no, free time is over. What is with it? I'm pretty sure this is the. I'm pretty sure I recognize that voice actress. She played another crazy character in I'm trying to remember the name of the show, but I can't right now. Oh shit. Oh shit. How do you know that was gonna work? Ow! That just felt like it was gonna hurt. Jeez. Oh, I like almost felt the pain go up my leg off that one. Oh shit. It's gluttony. Yeah. Oh, he can tell. Wait, that's a different name. Oh shit, wait. It's over. God damn it. Wait, hold on. He kept saying we as well. What did he mean the other witch cult members? Or are there other versions of him? Yee. That's scary. We got the name last episode, right? Didn't we? Lai Butunkaitos, right? And now this one's saying Roy Alford. Alford. I wonder what that's about. Maybe there's more than one gluttony? Definitely a crazy action season, though. Holy crap. And we got a lot of info, too, just in the beginning. Wait, so... that guy is Kiritaka? Wasn't he the one that was obsessed with the songstress? I guess I missed that point. But does that mean he's the one that was isekai'd? Or is he a descendant of the one that was isekai'd? I'm just surprised that, I mean, I know there's a lot going on and there's not much time to talk about it, but I don't know. If I was Subaru and I met someone that was from the other world, I would have at least confirmed it, like, immediately. Even if it was just like a brief, oh, we have after credits? Amelia? She got grabbed by... oh no, she has no clothes on. I don't want to know what happened. Oh god. Fuck this guy. What a piece of shit. I didn't like him the first time around last season. Still don't like him. Ugh. Alright, now that is it for episode 4. Jeez. Okay. So much happened. So they were going after trying to find her husband, right? The husband of Garfield's mom. That's why they went to that city hall and ended up encountering those guys that were too strong, but Garfield wanted to, like, they felt like they couldn't just run, but they couldn't win the fight either, so they took one pot shot at them and then was gonna flee. Garfield grabbed Mimi and ran, but Mimi ended up getting cut. It seems like Mimi might live because of that. They said, like, she wouldn't have made it if you didn't bring her body back. So I think Mimi might live, and it sounds like they have some kind of trisection, which seems to share the wound between them, so maybe because of that divine protection, she'll live. But I imagine it might be something where it's a wound that isn't healing, right? So maybe you have to defeat the person that caused the wound for that to end. I'm not sure, but... And it seems like, I said it during the reaction, but it seems like what's-his-name has some kind of past with this entity, because he felt like a wound, like as if it happened to him. So, yeah. Interesting. I liked in the beginning, because I didn't even think about it. A lot of the show has been about the Witch of Envy and everything, with, like, Sloth and all that, and then what happened to Subaru, that I just came to the conclusion that it's the remains of the Witch of Envy, but they said, it might not be Envy's remains that they're after, so they might be after one of the other witches' remains. So that's interesting, just something that I didn't really consider before. They mentioned... Where was it before all this? Where was it? There was like a scene of underwater I wanted to look at again. I actually want to read this scene again because I was writing some stuff down. So what's the deal with Capella Emerauda Lagunica, who's demanding them? Shouldn't only members of the royal family have the name Lagunica? And then they mentioned, she probably meant it as a taunt. Everyone heard the story of how all the royals died of illness. Yeah, that's right. That's a good reminder for us. I'm uncertain about the origins of Capella's name. But there was once a member of the royal family called Emerauda Lagunica. That was 50 years ago, right? Yeah, she lived over 50 years ago. It is said that she was a very beautiful, intelligent woman, but also as ruthless as one could be. All of the people feared her. Okay. So where was that underwater scene? It wasn't after Garfield showed up, was it? Because there was that... Oh, maybe it was. Maybe it was when they were talking to... Yeah, literally can't be moved. The witches remain house a special power. If we move them, the damage would rival that of the time when the city was flooded to kill the witch. That's right. They mentioned Typhon, right? Typhon was one of the names of the witches, if I'm not mistaken, being drowned. So that must be, and if I remember correctly... It looks like the body underwater has like a flower crown or like flowers in the hair. Didn't the visage of Typhon, I mean, she showed up as like a little kid, right? But didn't that visage have like a flower crown too? Or am I trying to put pieces together that aren't there? Um I don't want to get spoiled, but I'm just kind of curious if I can search Typhon Season 2 ReZero. See if I can just get a... Yeah, she had some flowers in her hair. That's all I'm going to look up. I don't want to get any spoilers. I just went to Google Images and saw her with, like, the flowers in her hair. So I wonder if this was her actual body that's under here. So it might not be... Oh, man, I can't remember which one she was. Was she Wrath? Was Typhon... No. No, Wrath was the one that came in all lovey-dovey, and I thought that was like she had like the hearts when she did her magic, or when she like landed with an attack and stuff like that at one point. And I thought that was really weird that the Witch of Wrath had like hearts and everything. It didn't feel that way. She might have been... It's possible she was Pride, because didn't she, like, judge people and realize Subaru, like, hated himself, and she judged, like, people being good or bad? She might have been Pride. I might be risking it here, but... The Witch of Pride, okay. First thing on the wiki, Typhon, the Witch of Pride. Yep, it was Pride, okay. Yeah, because I remember the Witch of Sloth being the weird, like, gothy-looking girl that was laying on the ground. So that was Sloth. Wrath was the girl that was very, like, colory with hearts and stuff. Gluttony was the one that was trapped in the cage drooling. It was really weird. And then we had, obviously, Envy, we know. Greed, we know, was Echidna. Lust... Wasn't Lust the one that pretended to be Rem at one point in order to... Or she didn't actively try to, but it's part of her power is that people see her that way? I think that might have been Lust. Greed, Gluttony, Lust, Wrath, Sloth, Pride, Envy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I think that's all 7. Yeah, so... Yeah, that makes sense that she would be Pride. So Pride is potentially the one that's here that they're after. So why are they after Pride's body? Are they trying to... There might not be a Pride Archbishop. Do you need the remains of the witch in order... Because there's, like, the whole, like, witch factor, right? Subaru was given the Sloth witch factor, I believe. And that's why he has access to the Unseen Hand. I wonder if you need to have access to the body of the witches in order to gain access to... Because Subaru had to take in a part of... Well, no, he took in a part of Echidna who's Greed, but by doing so, I think he also somehow got the Sloth Witch factor in him. If I'm remembering it correctly. Sorry, guys, Season 2 was a while ago. So it wasn't necessarily that, like, if you drink body fluids or a part of the body of a witch that you get their factor, because that would mean Subaru would have Greed. And I don't think he does. So, I was gonna say maybe they're trying to get the body because we haven't seen Pride yet. So, maybe they were trying to make Pride by getting the body. Or maybe they have some kind of way to resurrect her or something. I don't know. But yeah. I'm really curious about, like, what the witches think of the witches cult. That's one of the connections that I really want to see drawn out here, right? Because I know the witches seem to have their own ambitions, but they didn't seem purely evil like what we saw, like what we see of the witches' cult. And I wonder if the witches wouldn't like the witches' cult if they met them, right? I'm really curious about that. So obviously, I'm sure eventually we might find stuff out. But it'll be interesting. They mentioned the death god divine protection. Now, is that saying that all the, I mean, I guess it's called divine protection, right? That makes sense. But does that mean all these divine protections, like Otto being able to talk to bugs, all of them are from different deities that are in this world? I don't remember exactly. I remember like them calling it a divine protection and having a name for it, but I don't remember them correlating it to a specific god. I feel like this might have been one of the first times that I've heard like death god or, you know, a certain god being responsible. So that's really interesting. I wonder if like that's ever gonna come into play. Like thinking about fantasy worlds and thinking about D&D, like a lot of D&D adventures eventually end up being like nearly god level and stuff like that towards the end of them. So I wonder if there will ever be any kind of interactions with any kind of god figures in this world, or if it's like purely mythos, like the idea of God in our world. Sorry, I'm not trying to like bash on any religions or anything, but that like not really ever being communicative, right? It's not like our God's gonna come down and be like, hey, I'm gonna give you superpowers. You can go do some good shit. So, yeah. I wonder if it'll be more like that or more like, you know, hands-on kind of stuff. But anyway, I just thought that was really interesting. The fights were good. That guy that can just make as many arms as he want out of him is crazy. The other girl just swings her sword, but I think she's the one that cut Mimi, so she's the one that has the death god divine protection. So she has some crazy stuff with her wounds, but she was also able to cut the blast from Julius away. Was that Julius that did the blast? I think it might have been. One of them did the blast, and she just cut it away. So, but the fighting was good. I felt bad for Garf with his hesitating during the fight. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a literal thing. Like, is there literally something cursed about him that was left when he defeated Elsa? Or is it just Elsa's kind of a representation of his own mind where after seeing how strong Reinhardt was, he just got completely shaken and now has this issue where he doubts himself, and that doubt is being visualized as Elsa. I'm not sure, but we're gonna have to try to kick this. Luckily, it seems like it didn't happen when they came in as a group, so I don't know if that helped them shake it or not, but I thought it was shaken before too, and then it came back, so I don't think it's like completely gone. But yeah, damn. It's just everything happens so quickly. I wonder what's up with Al, I believe his name is, the knight that is with Priscilla. He's always been an interesting one. I never really thought much of him when I first saw him. But I watched some reactions where people had thought that maybe there was some kind of relation. Like, because he wears a mask, because he calls Subaru brother, and because he always seems to, like, look out for Subaru and is really nice to him and, like, mainly talks to Subaru and stuff like that. And even here, he apologized to Subaru, and then he's like, I guess I should also apologize to all of you. Like, I wonder if there is any kind of connection between the two. Like, did somehow Al be, like, isekai'd here too? Could it be like his dad? Or one of the reactions I watched had a crazy theory of it somehow being like Subaru from the future that got like sent back in time, and he always wears the mask because it can't be seen for who he is, and it's just like a slightly older Subaru. But I don't know. I don't know that I really believe any of those. It's just some of those. I think he just might be an interesting character. That's how it's always felt to me. I never got any of those like crazy out of the box vibes. But thinking about it and seeing the way he acted this episode, I got like a little bit like, and the fact that he's like running off in the middle of this, like, yes, I know he has to go protect his master and everything, but could it also be that he's worried that if he like falls or something, he doesn't want anyone to find out who he is? He doesn't want his like helmet to come off and anyone to find out, so he never really fights when other people are around or something. I don't know. I was spitballing theories of like what could that be, if anything. Could it be a big reveal eventually? I guess maybe we'll find out. But yeah, crazy episode, guys. I really liked the what's his name coming in. I can't. Didn't it start with an R? I can't remember the name, but the big like wolf guy, like him coming in and talking to Garth was nice because Garth was just so in his own head, and he kind of came in and helped him, and even Garth was like, I know no one's gonna blame me, but I still feel like shit. That was just like a really, really good moment between them. And Emerada Lagunica just being a dragon is crazy. Like, how did she... If it is the same girl from 50 years ago, how did she attain the ability to become a dragon? But we saw her in a humanoid form, right? So she can go in between. So could she always do this? Or is her... She's not Wrath, right? She's Lust, I think it was. Yeah, I think I wrote that down, right? Yeah, Lust. So I guess Lust doesn't really... I was trying to think of the Witch of Lust we saw last season. But I don't really remember anything having to do with dragons in that regard. So, I don't... Well, granted, to be fair, all of those witches we didn't really know. Like, none of their witch factors seem to really have anything to do with them, it seems like. Like, the greed one, right? We never saw Echidna doing the fighting style that Corneus is doing, so I don't know, like, is it the witch factor that's making her a dragon, or was she able to turn into a dragon before she became a witch cult member? I don't know, but yeah, I look forward to learning, and she's just able to heal. I don't know how we're gonna beat all of these guys. It's freaking insane. The potential that there's more than one Gluttony as well, with the two different names we got, it's pretty brutal. I like how Subaru was buying time by just being like, you're killing my vision of dragons. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about this as well. The voice actress for Emerada is the voice actress from, if you guys have ever seen the anime... it's another, like, isekai one, but it's a really interesting twist on the genre. Oh, what is it called? Man. Saga of Tanya the Evil. There we go. That's the English name. I don't remember the Japanese name. But, Saga of Tanya the Evil. I believe that's the voice of Tanya from that, and she's just, like, a crazy little girl. There is actually a, like, you find out real quick. So, spoiler for the brief beginning of the show is a just normal, like, middle-aged businessman gets isekai'd into a, not quite a semi-fantasy world. It's like World War I-ish era, but with mages, too. So it's really interesting, and he gets isekai'd into it, but instead of just having, like, what he normally looks like, he just gets isekai'd into, like, a fresh-born baby and grows up in the world, and was born as a girl that just is... I actually don't know if she was young or if she just looked young, but she was just, like, this little girl, you know? But she had the mindset of a middle-aged businessman, and just like learned magic and became a total badass, was merciless, and like everyone was scared of her and shit like that. It was really funny. But also like it had some really good sound effects for the fighting. Some of the fighting was really good too. I recommend it. It's only like a 12 episode anime or something like that, and it's a lot of fun. You guys should go check it out. I kind of wish I watched it before I did reactions. I kind of wish I reacted to it now, but yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I think it's the same voice actress for that character. But I think that's gonna be it for me, guys. Pretty hyped for this season. It's off the charts. I think there's a lot of people that weren't like some of the people that like shows for more of the fighting and want to see more of that. Last season was a lot like it had some fighting, don't get me wrong, but it had a lot of like intrigue and conversation and dialogue. I think a lot of those people that weren't the biggest fan of that one, or they liked it but it wasn't exactly their cup of tea, are gonna really like this season, because we're getting some of the info dumps and everything in the middle, but we're also like jumping into some fights pretty much every episode and all that. So I like both. I honestly love finding out lore bits and learning information and exploring and finding out about the past of these worlds and everything. So I get more excited when we learn things over the fighting. But some of the fights I do get excited for, especially when they're extremely well animated and choreographed and stuff like that. So, but yeah, thank you guys. That's it for me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want more content from me. This show I watch as it airs, so there's no early access for this one, but a lot of my other shows have early access where you can get 2 episodes ahead of time. And then there's also the Patreon show tier where you can get shows that aren't even released to YouTube yet. Things like Freerun I just finished up. Or I guess I will be finishing it up for by the time this is released. If you're watching, it might not be completely done yet, and I'm replacing it with Solo Leveling. And then things like for live action, I have Last of Us on there, Watchmen, and I am finishing up Shogun here very soon. So yeah, check that out if you guys want more content from me. Links in the description should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.